This is called the space elevator. She heads back. And let's take a look and see what's going on in our world. Okay. The space elevator. This is where birds fly. This is where hot air balloons are. Welcome to the space elevator, the only elevator that goes to space. Currently in the troposphere, the lowest layer of the atmosphere. 99% of the water vapor in the atmosphere is here. Pigeons go this high? Pigeons fly higher than ducks? Or ospreys? Largest helicopter ever built. Was this 2,200 meters? Bald eagle, skydiver. See, this is crazy to me. How does a butterfly go this high? Doesn't that seem impossible? Science teacher Andy. It's interesting. Why don't you learn something? That's crazy that they can fly that high. They're so beautiful too when you see them in the sky. They're huge too. So when you they actually kind of look like a plane. I'm actually glad that this showed it because I think they're like 200 to 300 feet long. They're beautiful in the air though. They do this thing where they dive. They tuck their wings under their arms here, and they go straight down like a bullet. It's so if you can get it on camera, it's fucking awesome. Way cooler than a lot of the land ones that you see sometimes, like Tyrannosaurus and stuff. They're cool, but they kind of they're in like the Sahara, so you don't really get to see them that often. How is a yak up here? I don't get it. Oh, we can play music. This is good music. I like this. Bees can go this high too. You ever wondered where your lost balloons went? At this height, a typical party balloon will pop. Interesting. This is so weird to think about too, that this is almost 10,000 meters. They can fly this high? I feel like there'd be no oxygen up here. I feel like they would be impossible. Jet streams are bands of strong winds in the atmosphere. And I'm not talking about be up there for a while. I'm talking about like dog putting head out car window for a second. And just opening your mouth and just having your loose dog skin all over your mouth flap around. And have your eyes wide open just for a second. You'd freeze to death instantly. Your blood would be boiled. You would lose your skin. No, hold on, man. Roll the window down. I want to do something. I've always wanted to do this. It's dangerous. No, just roll the window down. And you put your head out there and all of a sudden, all the skin, all the tissue, everything just melts and turns to dust in a half a second. And then you pull that guy out and it's just like, oh my God. Johnny's fucking head disintegrated. Don't worry, the elevator is pretty strong, I think. F-35 goes, oh, the stratosphere. Welcome to the stratosphere. It's home to the ozone layer, which protects us from harmful UV rays. Unlike the troposphere, the temperature in the stratosphere increases the higher you go. 1933 balloon altitude record. Balloons go really high. This is the Armstrong limit. Above this altitude, your saliva and tears will boil if you don't have a pressure suit. So I would have been fine down here. Everyone's saying that would have been... No, we didn't get a little blip that said that you boil if you put your head out the window. A pressure suit. That freaks me out. Nacreous clouds are rare clouds found in polar regions. They are made of small ice particles that scatter light in colorful ways. Ooh. Oh, we're still going. Oh, here we go. Minus 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, you couldn't do that. Never mind. That's the Infinity... spoilers for Infinity War. Marvel movie. What other movie would be called Infinity War? When that guy that, oh yes, it's gonna be so delicately, I'll be tearing your skin off, yes. That guy, remember when he goes outside? Is this where it is? Like here? As the air gets thinner, there are fewer molecules to scatter light, so the sky starts getting darker. Oh, dude. What? That has to be one of the most ridiculous experiences a single human could ever have. If you think about things that you could say happen to you, I don't think this happens to, you get to have this. You get to be the guy or girl that this is somebody. And nobody else is going to do this, I don't think. SR-71 is one of the fastest planes ever made. It can fly at over 3 times the speed of sound. All right, what if you put your head out the window on this one? your brain would be sucked out of. Wait, your brain would be sucked out. Nobody even said this, but I'm just like combining like 3 chat messages together. Your brain would be sucked out of its skull through the back of your head. Just like 1960 skydive out. Somebody skydove from here? 30,000 meter skydive? Oh my goodness. With nothing but duct-taped pressure suit. Joseph Kittinger jumped from an open gondola and set a record that would last for more than 50 years. Wait, has it been broken? Wait, no, 1960. Oh, I see. Okay. The ash cloud from the eruption that destroyed Pompeii reached this height. Damn. Highest paper airplane. Launched from a balloon, this is the highest paper airplane that has ever flown. Still traveling around somewhere. That one paper airplane. Just trying to find its way in space. Alone. We should have thrown 2. First person to break the sound barrier in free fall. He reached a top speed of 843 miles per hour. Are you screaming during this? Do you scream during this, or are you just kind of like, I'm just doing this? Break the sound barrier. Free falling. There's a video on this. Oh my god. Congratulations, you have made it to 0.01% to the moon. Look at the temperature. It's almost fine. The Castle Bravo nuclear test reached this altitude. Whoa. That's pretty high. So this is the current record for the highest skydive. Alan Eustace. 41,496 meters. Wow. Space elevators are actually a possible idea being considered by scientists. They could potentially offer a cheaper and safer way of getting to space. I'm never going in that. I don't want to... I know it's not like this, but I would envision this as the shit from Willy Wonka. I don't want to do that. I love that movie. I love that character. I love that actor. That is a concept that is... I don't want to be trapped in a 6 foot by 6 foot glass box floating in space. You'll end up like the Superman villains. I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm floating around in space screaming and stuck up there for 100 million years. No way. The hard part is making a strong enough cable and finding enough elevator music. I thought that was an owl. I was like, what are you doing up here? There's a space shuttle. This is where the boosters eject from the space shuttle. Cool. No, it's a turd. The world's fastest elevator travels at 46 miles per hour. A space elevator with the same speed would take 80 minutes to reach space. That seems like not a lot of time at all. I guess if you could just go in a straight line. If a straight line up is... You could. That's pretty reasonable, I guess, yeah. 50, that's like 50 miles. That's fast, yeah. You are glued to the bottom of the elevator. And your digestive system probably feels terrible. Yeah, think about how you feel when you go up or down an elevator right now. And those things move at like 2 miles per hour. Just past $12,000 for Habitat for Humanity. Hell yeah. Nice job, guys. I'm going to have to increase it again. If an elevator is a bit... What'd you say? If an elevator is a what? If an elevator is a bit faster than regular, I get woozy. Yeah, you kind of feel like it kind of feels like your entire equilibrium gets so fried in an elevator that goes more than 5 miles per hour. The mushroom cloud from the largest ever nuclear test. What? Stop doing that. Don't do this anymore. That's out fucking outrageous. Wow. 65,000 meters high into space? Something tells me if an explosion reaches into the mesosphere, we probably shouldn't ever do it. Under any circumstance. Ooh, I know this. These sprites are a rare form of lightning spotted over thunderstorms that only last a fraction of a second. These are so weird. They look like alien tendrils. They look like octopus in the sky. They're so weird. They're so fascinating. I love these things. This is a cool looking one, but if you go look at them, they look almost eerie. They look menacing and strange, and they're beautiful. It's wild. Sprites can reach lengths of up to 50 kilometers. Like the entire sky. Since the speed of sound depends on the temperature, sound travels 15% slower up here. All right, so does that mean that if you're in space, everybody that's up in space, if they're this high, does everybody kind of have a voice that sounds like this? Does everybody kind of talk like this to each other? No, that's frequency. That would be funny though. No one is talking in this. Okay, if you talked into a device that could take the temperature and take the pressure and I press play, would it be like this? If I said this, would it go? If I said this, no, it just travels slower. So it would be more like having a 15% delay before you heard it. So if it'd be like, if I said hi, you'd see my lips say hi, and then like 15% later than normal, you'd hear it. It's laggy, yeah. Noctilucent clouds are the highest altitude clouds in the atmosphere. They are the only visible at night and at high latitudes. Huh. Oh, by the way, I want to change everybody's life. Go to your mouse settings, go to your cursor settings, and change this shit. This has changed everything for me. Being able to have the mouse dynamically turn different colors depending on what the background is, you should do it right now. That was in Windows 98. I just found it a week ago, or like a year ago. Most meteors burn up in the mesosphere. It's estimated that over 48 tons of meteors hit the atmosphere every day. At 100 kilometers high, the Kármán line is usually accepted as the start of outer space. Temperatures in the thermosphere can reach 4,500 degrees Fahrenheit, but molecules are so far apart that you wouldn't even feel it. Cool. On the way to space. Vostok 1 is on the way to space. Particles from the sun hit the atmosphere. They excite the atoms in the air. These excited atoms start to glow, creating the brilliant display of light called auroras. Oh. This is a great education stream. 1,000 humans, fewer than 1,000 humans have... I can't read. You're about to reach a place where... Oh, I can't read. You are about to reach a place fewer than 1,000 humans have ever been. Now leaving Earth. The Kármán line. Wow. So less than 1,000 people have crossed it. Very cool.